Hey, here we are.
Hey. What's going on?
Poets of Thought. What's up, brother?
Poets of Thought.
Poets of Thought. Coming to you, recording live. By the time people listen, it won't be live, but that's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So having some issues with the nets, but you're okay. Now you're online. I see you. Hardline, baby. That's the way to go.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's working. I don't know. We'll see.
Gotta keep it hard. Yeah, I'm hardlining it too, man. I actually just I'm switching my providers, and I'm getting new service as of Monday.
Nice.
So F you to my current provider, which I can't mention because I don't want to get sued.
Right.
But it rhymes with Han Fast. That's right.
You were quite the poet.
Rhymes with Han Fast, and they suck ass. Do you like that rhyme? Is that good?
That's nice.
Is that a good rhyme? All right.
Good. My provider doesn't rhyme very well. So.
Man, you know what I'd love to get? I'd love to get me some of that Google Fiber, man.
Yeah, the city I'm in is up sometime soon.
I know, you lucky bastard. You're gonna have you'll be able to run like circles around me, you'll be able to do like with the quickness. But
I just want upload.
You just want to upload, baby. That's all you. Because that when you're gaming, that's what you do. Like you upload to get
more for video edit stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that too.
Because uploading like a gigabyte is a pain in the ass sometimes, even though it's only a gigabyte.
Dig it. Yo, we got a couple folks here watching. What's
going on?
Let us entertain everybody who's here. I will say, man, I want to focus today's podcast on Deadpool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Man, I saw it on Saturday, and it did not disappoint. Let me tell you, my friend, it was some crazy shit.
And if you go to Adobe's website, they have a big old write-up on how they use Adobe Premiere to edit it.
After Effects. I know, and I went to what's it called, Adobe Max Live in LA, and the director actually showed us it's the same trailer that they'd been showing anyway, but the director was there and he talked to us about how he's using Final Cut and all the other Adobe software. A real cool guy too, just really, really cool, down to earth dude. But man, crazy talented, and dude, it did not disappoint, not even from the opening fucking credits.
I know, right?
And I was watching this podcast with Ryan Reynolds, who's going around doing all the press stuff for it. And he was saying that when they were doing, because it was all CG, all computer generated stuff for the opening scene of Deadpool, the director, Tim Miller, actually had put in placeholders, for this is
stuff's going.
But they hadn't cast yet when he started doing that. So there were placeholders. So then Ryan's like, hey, it's kind of funny. He's like, action guy here, or a girl, hot looking chick here, and he basically is like, we kind of funny. We just left it like that. And then that's how it ended up being. It was hilarious though.
Oh, that's funny.
The opening scene was really cool.
Makes sense. Yeah, they did good. And they did a lot of cool creative stuff that made it awesome. Combining a bunch of characters just to make one instead of having 5 shitty characters.
Yeah,
you have one badass character.
And I love how they would make reference to the whole X-Men world, but it was just, it's hysterical, man. It was
you should have if you're following Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds on Twitter, they were going back and forth as Wolverine and Deadpool for
Are they really?
Hilarious shit. Yeah, it was so funny.
Oh man,
Wolverine posted Hugh Jackman posted a picture as Wolverine, but the animated holding a picture frame, but it was a real life cosplayer of Deadpool.
Oh, jeez.
He's you're looking good in that red suit.
Dude, I'm telling you, the jokes were hilarious. The, what's it called? Just the storyline was pretty dope. And oh my God, the nudity and the, and the cursing and just the crazy shit that they would say. I got to tell you, the whole the way they started the little relationship thing, where that first joke where they go right into the gutter with it too, is I want to put balls in holes.
Yeah,
and then it ends up being skee ball, and it's all it's supposed to be and then they get into the real messed up stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty
my favorite is Happy Chinese New Year, you're the dog.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's just so crazy good, man. Really, really enjoyed that. And I like the fact too that like I know that they kind of like went over this in the comic book that they Deadpool always like talks to like the fourth camera, or what they call it, breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, the fourth wall. Yeah. Oh man, it was just crazy fun, entertaining.
PBS. I was gonna say PBS off topic. They had a whole deal on how Deadpool can know that he's a comic book character in his own movie. Like they justified it. I'm like, that's awesome.
Like how?
I didn't watch it yet, but that's what that show's about, is justifying weird ass topics like that, and that was one of them. It was really funny.
And it took him like
funny idea.
It took him 11 years to get that movie made, dude. 11 years.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. It was a pain in the butt. Hold on, I got a post that we're online.
Oh yeah,
so the cool kids know. Yeah,
we are online. Actually, yeah. We gotta actually put the link up there, don't we? Mm-hmm. Like I'm just terrible with the social media stuff, aren't I?
Me too. I forced myself.
Like
we saw it at Draft House, so we had we had like a big old pitcher of beer. We had a pizza and nachos.
Now, see, that's like the only way you should watch that. I feel,
right?
You got to be half drunk just to appreciate it,
right?
Oh, dude.
We did that the other day. I haven't seen The Martian, and it's on the tail end of the Dollar 50 theater.
Dude, so I missed it when I was in your town last time, man. I was supposed to go see that.
It's only $6 on Xbox, so I was like, that's almost the same as us driving out there.
Yeah, it is. It is, yeah.
And we can eat Payway in our living room.
Payway. So good.
Yeah, good.
Dude, but yeah, that movie, man, wow. I need to go see Deadpool just one more time. I mean, I will give that studio all my money, dude, if they keep cranking up the hits like that. I mean, because it's cool, too, because I always wanted to see, like, a good superhero movie that's kind of like the anti-hero, but done like that way. You know what I mean? Where it's like they don't treat you like, happy-go-lucky. Like when he shoots a motherfucker, and he is dead. He is not coming back.
And I had dealt with like the video game a little bit, and it was kind of in that same like arena.
Really?
So it was good. Yeah. I mean, I kind of was hoping it was, going to be raunchy and funny. And
dude, it did not disappoint. Not even
and it's weird. Like going back to the video game, I can't do it because I can't hear Ryan Reynolds' voice. It's another voice actor.
Oh, so is it really? So it's kind of like, well, who the hell is this?
Yeah, like now Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Like, thank God he's no longer Green Lantern in my head. But
you know what? Everyone gave that movie so much shit, but I still enjoyed it. I mean,
it was good. There was like really corny, shitty parts.
There's a lot of corny shit. There's a lot of corny shit. But you know what though? Hey, they can't all be winners, right? They can't all be winners.
Right.
And I was going, oh man, I love Captain America movies. Oh man, I love the Avenger movie. But I'm like, no, this is the movie.
Yeah, that was cool.
Even like Guardians of the Galaxy, which was awesome. I love that movie. Yeah, and then they're coming out with a sequel, right?
Yeah, have you seen the promo shot yet?
Well, the one where it's just like the outline, and then he's holding like yeah.
He's got Baby Groot on his shoulder. I was like, yeah.
So
on Instagram,
we should probably preface this show like this is not for the ladies because we're gonna be geeking out on Deadpool the whole show.
Yeah. Sorry, not really sorry.
Sorry, not really sorry. No, we're having a good time. Dude, we're having fun here. We're having fun.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Captain America was good. That was probably my next favorite superhero.
Well, movie. Yeah. I mean, I got a soft spot for Cappy. I got a soft spot for Cappy. But a lot of the good stuff that was in Deadpool, man. Like I'm trying to think of some of
the interaction with him and TJ Miller was fucking hilarious after he got all nasty.
I know, dude. Like
that was good.
And they have I can't wait. I'm buying that DVD just because he was talking about I was listening to some other podcast where he was just doing interviews and stuff, and he said they're going to put a boatload of stuff that they shot that they couldn't get into the movie that's going to be on the DVD.
That's cool.
But dude, we had everybody split now.
I misread the chat. I thought it said Curtis Noir became a ghost. I was like,
it's like, really? I didn't go away.
Right? I think we're down to us.
No, it's down to us.
Props.
Boo, 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 boo. What? Yep. No one likes to listen to us live, which is okay by me.
So, I know we're talking about Deadpool.
Yeah, no, we can talk about whatever, man. I don't care.
But this kind of ties in because we were talking about Premiere.
Yeah.
So I got a new toy.
Oh, what'd you get? Oh, you got the little thing.
It's not plugged in.
So you got to tell me what, like, for our people online who are listening and not viewing. Tell us what the actual gadget is.
Okay, so what this is, it's called Logitech makes it. It's the G13 gamepad.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine taking like a third of a keyboard, slapping like a little joystick on it. So it's all programmable. So none of the keys are like legit. They're just called like G1, G2, G3.
Mm-hmm.
So you put whatever you want. You can do macros. You can do whatever. So what I did, it's got a little joystick. I use that to scrub video. And then all my shortcuts are mapped to this keyboard. So I'm not hitting Control, Alt, Option, whatever the fuck to do something that's a button now.
That's pretty cool.
And then you can have 3 different profiles. So you can have like 3 times the keypads.
So it's like basically your own customizable like keyboard then. You just customize the keyboard.
Mm-hmm. And like one of the profiles is strictly a calculator. It's just because the Mac keyboard doesn't have it, the wireless one.
Yep.
So and then you can change the color on the different profiles. So
dig it, man.
So like, yeah, it's really slick for what it costs. It's not bad.
And for video editing, you can just kind of like go through timelines and scrub video, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just your common stuff. It's just like running Illustrator. You know how you use your keyboard shortcuts all the time?
Yep.
Think that, but you're just programming it to. That's all it is just shit for you to
dig it, man. Dig it's how you liking it.
It's different. It's weird teaching yourself how to use a keyboard for the first time. Basically, programming.
What is this?
Yeah. So like I have dual monitors and I have like the mapping on one screen and then I'm editing on the other. So that way I can like, okay, memorize it.
Memorize. Here you go. Your own version of it.
Yeah. And I figured I don't really remember them that well on the keyboard, so not a big loss.
Yeah, I know, right? What you drinking there, bud?
This is a little bit of whiskey.
A
little bit of club soda. A little bit of orange juice.
Man, I gotta start doing that too, man. I gotta start getting a little salsa, get a little Jim Beam in, man. It's just as soon as we do these, dude, I'm like just going right to sleep.
Right. Well, she got this. What is it? It's a Canadian blended, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. Is it whiskey?
Yeah, it's whiskey. I kind of prefer it over Crown.
Oh, I love Crown though.
Yeah, I like Crown Black if I had a choice for a Crown.
Crown. If you had a choice for a Crown, your Crown would be black.
Well, they have different kinds, and I like that one.
Oh, I dig it.
Or you can have Gentleman's Jack, which is made for women. Did you know that?
I did not know that. No.
I'm not being sexist. They literally made that because they were trying to make a smoother version so they could get women to drink whiskey.
Uh-huh.
And
so regular Jack, Gentleman's Jack.
Gentleman's Jack is like the girl version. So whenever your buddy's all like, yeah, man, I got the Gentleman's Jack.
You know they made that for the ladies, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I shit you not. That's what they say at the distillery.
Gentleman's Jack.
Yeah,
never tried that.
Funny.
Gentleman's Jack. Oh man!
And if you drink out of the measuring cup, it's awesome. You don't have to waste it in the cup.
Pretty sweet, man. So what's been going on?
I'm kickstarting my YouTube channel up again. So that's fun.
dig it. All right, that's cool.
Yeah. So I just released a video. I went to a convention last year, RTX 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally released that because the tickets just went on sale. So I figured that'd be kind of popular for this year's.
Dig it. Are you going to go? Are you going again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I bought it within 10 minutes of them posting the tickets.
Nice. I still got to check out their movie, man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I like it.
Yeah.
And it's cool that it's on YouTube Red, so I can watch it whenever.
See, now, do you have to pay for YouTube Red, or is it like, it's like a subscriber service, yeah? Yeah.
So we pay for the Google Music, and it comes with that.
Dig it. Well, like I told you, I'm switching providers now, so we're going to try something a little new. We're cutting the cord, and we're basically just going to do internet and phone only. And basically, like, this is kind of a shock to the system because we're like, okay, it's going to be the first time, no channels available right away. We're going to have to stream everything. I don't know how it's going to go.
Then you'll appreciate the clarity of not having that clusterfuck to dig through when you can just be like, I want to watch this thing.
Yeah, I know, man.
And you pick it.
Well, I'm hoping that's how it goes. I hope I won't be like after like maybe like 6 days. I'll be like, oh shit, what the hell? I want my HBO back.
Give it a month and then make your choice. But
well, I mean, what's cool about it though is like with the people I'm going with, which I can't say their name, but it rhymes with Horizon. It rhymes with Horizon is who I'm going with, and
that's some good rhyming, man. I'll have to...
Yeah, and since I'm not going with the previous provider, Bombcast or Bombhast. I'm sorry, Hast. I don't know. I'm trying not to get sued over here. So,
right.
But anyway, yeah. So we're trying that out. That's going to be kind of crazy, and you know, I got the kids already like going like, oh, what? We're not gonna have any TV anymore. No more TV. I'm like, no. You could still watch your shows. It's just and I tried to sum on it like the way you were talking about, like, oh, it's gonna be more, you're gonna watch the stuff you still watch, except you're just not gonna be able to, watch it live, depending on what shows it is. But they watch like just reruns of stuff anyway. So,
but you get into the motion where you don't even care about watching it live.
Yeah,
you can watch it a day later, and you're okay with that. For kids though, they've fucking got it made. The kids channel is the shit. Yeah. I mean, as an adult, I get on the kids channel. It's some good shit. And it's all like there for them. It's not a bunch of crap they have to filter through because it's all just kids.
Well, I feel like as an adult, I filter through a lot of crap. It's like nothing's on. Mm-hmm. I'm like, screw that, dude. Screw that noise.
Yeah. So with kids, it's like all the shit they like already. So it's not like they have to dig through
that.
Well,
and and I have like a subscription to like, was it the Amazon Prime, and like tons of content on there that I haven't even like. I've never looked at that shit, man.
Yeah, there's some really good kid shows actually, and some original series. I mean, if I had a choice, I'd go with Netflix, but Amazon Prime's. Well, no, we've got it on accident, so we watch it.
As soon as I'm done with the podcast, I'm signing up for fucking Netflix.
Yeah. I like Netflix. That's the one thing I've paid for since it started streaming on the Xbox 360.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that was the first console it did it on, and I've been paying ever since.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? I don't know if you heard or not, but apparently there was some kind of like legislative, no, not legislative, but the FCC basically was slamming the cable companies for charging you extra for each box in your house. You know how like when you get cable service and you have sort of like your main box, they were charging you for that main box. And every time you had another box, they would like do a monthly charge for all the other boxes in your house. So if you had like
a rental fee.
Yeah. So if you had like 3 TVs in your house, you had to have 3 fucking boxes, and then they would charge you for those. Well, now they're saying that they can't really do that because they're kind of like basically like, they're hosing you by charging you so much for that. So I was like, oh, that's a good deal. So that means that now I think they're I don't know, they're restructuring it in a way where it's just like one thing that they'll be able to charge you for. And then they can't overcharge you. It's basically what they were doing. They were just going, we got these.
They'll come up with some package. They'll figure it out.
Dude, it's funny watching the influx of people sort of like tuning in and then tuning out and be like, poets, I thought these guys were going to do poetry. And we really got to start doing it at some point. But no,
yeah, I think it'll be funny.
We are not poets, not even a little bit. Maybe we'll do some dirty limericks.
Dirty limericks.
What would you do? Should we do the dirty limerick?
We should have been the dirty limericks of thought. What the hell?
Right? Well, I think that was taken actually.
Taken. That .com's already gone.
The dirty limericks of thought, or just dirty poetry thoughts.
That's dirty limericks of thought. Sounds like a book I had in grade school.
I know, right? Oh man. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to like cutting the cord and not having to deal with all that business. So
yeah, it's good stuff. I do a lot of YouTube. I mean, you just start finding content that
you like, right?
Yeah. Some of the stuff on YouTube's fucking amazing though. Yeah. Like I don't even feel like it's like this kind of amateur crap anymore. It's like real stuff. So yeah, it's cool.
I dig it, man. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the new adventure, and if it doesn't last, then guess what? I'm signing back on.
All right.
But like, yes, overcharge me for 1,000 and some channels that I am never going to watch.
Right.
Go right ahead. At least
every time I watch cable, I just get mesmerized by the commercials. I'm just like, oh man.
And it's like the other thing too. Yeah, you're paying so much money in for all those commercials. I'm like, really? It should be like, I don't know. No commercial. And it's funny though, because I think I would watch, like, you ever like watch YouTube sometimes and like, or you're listening to like Pandora or something like that, and they'll just throw in like random commercials on there, like when you're just doing like the free stuff. And there's some commercials that actually get me sometimes, man. I'm like, oh, sure, what the hell is this product about? Let me see what they're talking about. What am I doing? No.
I think it's because you expect the commercial to be like so far away from anything you ever want, just because you're so used to it.
It's like, hey, you got hemorrhoids? Does your ass itch? We got creams for you.
I love the fucking like nice landscape. Like they're panning around somebody.
Oh,
it's
yes.
Like, genital warts.
They're really terrible.
I haven't had a flare up for blah, blah, blah.
It should be just like a big old ball of fire, just boom.
Yeah.
So you got the flare up. Put it out. I don't know.
One time, my brother was living with us and we were fucking with him. So we made him go buy groceries. So we put butt cream or preparation H or some shit. And he actually bought it.
Did he really?
We kept it. Yeah, we kept it up like on the shelf forever because it was fun as hell.
Oh, dude. I told you, like, when we were planning my friend's bachelor party and we were doing like this whole secret thing, and like he had no idea where we were going. He had no idea like what the whole plan was, but like his like significant other was in on it, right? So we just told her what to pack for him and stuff like that, because he wasn't allowed to pack his own bag because then he'll start asking questions, right? So what we ended up doing was we told her, can you go get a couple of extra items and put them in his suitcase? And what we were hoping would happen was that they would like screen his bag at TSA and they'd basically open it and he'd have to explain all this crazy shit that we put in. We had his future wife put in his bag, and we had like a big old thing of lube.
Oh, nice. Industrial size.
And no, I think it wasn't lube. It was it was preparation H. Yeah. So it's like that, and like, whoa, wow. But we got like that really big tube.
That's awesome.
It's like, oh my God, it must be having a flare up every minute.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Oh man, I know, right? Nasty. We're talking about hemorrhoids, everybody. Let's see how many.
Hemorrhoids and Deadpool.
Hemorrhoids and Deadpool. Though at some point,
didn't they make a reference to that?
I think they did. Yeah, I think they did. Dude,
see it all. The circle of life.
Dude,
all fucking.
Dude, I'm telling you, there were so many great lines in that movie, man. I can't even tell you how freaking awesome that movie was, man.
Yeah, I dug it.
I am so excited to see it again and again.
Yeah, I want to hit it up in a big theater, and then I'm gonna watch crap out of it at the $1.50.
Oh, dude,
the one we have is not bad in town.
No, I know, man. I'm like so jealous because I'm like, shit, I want to be able to fucking go to a dollar movie theater, man. Like, I've been to the only time I can go to dollar movies is like when I'm over at your place over there.
Yeah. Oh, also, we're gonna start putting these on YouTube.
That's what? You guys are gonna get to see our silly faces. What? So when I do this, you can see it, and when I do that, you can see it, and when I do this,
like I wish I went back to the audio. Why did I look at the video?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, oh, that's someone who's done. Oh my God, now I have to look at your faces now. Yes,
we have faces for radio. I don't know, like this is just.
I know, right? They can't get enough of this right here. Yeah.
They're like, we can't even listen to the audio version anymore. It just ruined us.
Yeah, right. Now I'm gonna have to picture that. Oh, how horrible!
Funny.
Dude, you're making me want to get a drink now.
Right?
Like it looks so like just.
I'm parched.
It just looks so delicious, man. You're just like having it just refreshments, and I'm like sitting here going, "What the fuck, man?"
It was kind of warm today, so what can I say?
Oh, gee, thanks for rubbing it in.
Yeah, this morning I was shoveling the heat out of my driveway.
Were you shoveling the heat out of your driveway? Nice. I hate you. Damn you and your good weather.
We have like a week, and then it's just fucking 110. It's gonna go straight to 110.
Yeah, and then talk to me again when you have that oppressive heat where you're like, water.
Yeah.
So
now you'll know why I work out like at 6 a.m. because it's fucking hot.
Mm-hmm. Even sweat has sweat.
Yeah.
Man, so it's getting to that time where we're gonna have to do Sunny. Oh, he's Sonny is my dog, in case anyone was wondering.
How many months?
He's gonna be
Yeah.
he's 5 months now. So he's gonna be 6 months soon, and then that's when the doctor said, look, you can, if you want to, you can go ahead. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
we are neutering that boy, because number one, it'll like settle him down a bit, and I can't think of what he's gonna be like when he actually starts getting horny. If he's
You don't want it.
No, if he's this buck wild now, before he's horny, I can't even imagine what he's gonna be like when he's horny, man. That's just gonna be just like a show.
Well, even dogs that are intact. I mean, there's a dog at work that's fucking crazy. Like he's not intact, and yeah, you wouldn't know.
But so he is intact, and they're not going to do it.
No, his balls are gone.
Oh, okay.
But he acts like he is.
He's what we call sans huevos.
Yeah, his phantom balls.
Phantom balls.
Yeah,
and it's so funny because some people are like, "No, why are you going to do that?" I'm like, because it's humane, and I don't want to have to deal with horny doggy.
Yeah, there's enough fucking dogs in this world. Did I
ever tell you what happened to me when I was a kid? How I found out about the whole, like, I never had like, hey, these are the birds, these are the bees. I had to find out the hard fucking way. And just through a series of just really unfortunate situations that happened to me growing up. One of them being, I had a Cocker Spaniel when I was growing up. And as it turns out, that particular Cocker Spaniel, there's every couple of cycles, there are a breed of Cocker Spaniels that get this thing called Spaniel Rage, where they're like literally not able to control themselves. They'll bite their owners. They just go freaking insane. Like they're nice one minute. They're like the Dr. Jekyll and Hyde of like, the breed. And eventually you have to actually get them put down because there's no way that they'll, snap out of it. It's just like, yeah, it's pretty. We didn't even know that either. We didn't know that. We actually just gave the puppy away. Well, actually, it wasn't a puppy. It was like an old dog by that time. But anyways, when the dog was at that age, and I had no idea because I was little and it was raining outside. It was like thunderstorming. So all of a sudden, like the dog like just runs over to me and just starts grabbing onto my leg. And I'm thinking, oh, he must be.
He's hugging me.
He must be scared of the lightning. It's okay, Cookie. It's okay. And meanwhile, Cookie's just going to town, just like, going to town.
You can see your video feed. It's just a blur of hump.
No, and then like I'm like, oh, it's okay, boy. When I went to go like pet him to like, me thinking that it's the dog just being afraid of the lightning, and I go to pet him, and the dog starts growling at me as soon as I start touching him. He's like, "Don't fucking touch me!"
I'm almost done.
Well, and it's funny because I'm like, and then like my sister, of course, you know my sister Bean, and she goes, "Just let him finish." And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
I was just gonna say that there was some show with it. That's the same line.
But she did though. She totally did. She's like, he's not scared. Just let him finish. And I'm like, oh my god, that's horrible. And like, you mean he was like, he was fucking my leg. He was fucking my leg. Oh,
forever unclean.
It's funny too. And again, like. This dog taught me a lot of things that like my own parents didn't have the balls to just tell me right up front. So there's this one, and his favorite thing to do was like to run away, just to run out of the house. And like one time he fucking like bit the shit out of this kid's cheek. He just like was running, and this kid said, "Oh, what a cute puppy!" And it was, oh my god, it almost tore his face off. So we would like, corrigible dog, couldn't take him outside, right? So one day he escapes, and then we're like running around looking for him. The dog got out, whatever. So then I go around the corner, and there's this big ass like a Doberman Pinscher that was, I guess, some other neighbor's dog was like running around or whatever. Mm-hmm. And like I see my dog, and then I see that dog, and my dog was Cookie was male. And I could tell that this fucking dog was male. The Doberman was male. And all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, like stop, like get off my dog, you're beating up my dog. I thought like they were like, you know, like going out of wrestling, but like the Doberman was having his way with Cokie. And
you didn't know all male dogs are gay?
Once again my sister was like, just let him finish. I mean, it's funny too because Cokie, he's a Cocker Spaniel, man, and this fucking Doberman Pinscher was just like fucking nailing him, dude, just nailing him. And I'm like, get off my dog, you're hurting him. And I was, my sister's like, I don't know, I don't think so.
I think he's trying to jump over him.
He's trying to play hopscotch, but he's cheating. That big long thing, that third leg is getting in the way.
Like, that's awesome.
Oh.
One time when I was younger, I had a lab and my best friend had a lab. So we're like, hey, you know, so I brought him over. The dog was so dumb. It was like humping everything but the right spot. It was like going sideways and against the head. Like, and then it drags out the stuffing out of the dog's bed and like going to town on the stuffing. Like, you're a fucking
And the
idiot.
dog's like, I'm right here.
Yeah, everywhere but right in the
look, the ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's got to be the weirdest doggy style blowjob.
Oh,
ever.
The ear. No.
Yeah. No, it was going. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. This dog is stupid.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Crazy things I learned from Cokie. Yeah. Cokie, the Spaniel Rage dog.
Yeah, that thing's crazy. Ours is being quite the little shit. So she's precious.
Is she still peeing like with her leg going like this direction? Like a
yeah, it's like she's like, I'm so dainty, and then I gotta
piss. Right.
You know, like I'm like, how? I don't understand the mechanics or what.
I know the one leg that jets forward instead of like backward. I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy.
She's so weird. Like we had to mow the lawn because she would not go because the grass was too tall.
Well,
she's that.
In her defense, though, she's a small dog.
Yeah, the wind blows and she's like, oh
no.
Yeah,
man,
she's funny. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten any vocal help from her this morning. You know, their little bark.
Oh, really? Oh god,
yeah.
Sonny's like, he's going nuts now, man. He's starting to get that like. He's getting older now. He's an Airedale, so like, you know, they have like that big, heavy bark. So he's like,
That's awesome.
I'm like, geez, well, you know, that's cool because he scares the shit out of people. But man,
ours sounds like somebody squeezing a squeak toy, but like barking. Yeah,
man, I love that everyone's like who's tuning into our show here. They see Poets of Thought. Let's see what interesting thing these guys are talking about. We're talking about dogs.
Every 10 minutes, we'll just say there once was a man from Nantucket.
Yeah, okay.
Or whatever it goes.
However that rhyme goes, right?
Yeah.
However that limerick goes.
I don't remember this.
Man, look at that! You gotta fill that cup up, brother. Dang.
The Forget Me Nots. You ever watch Arrested Development?
Oh, I've seen it before, but I didn't watch like a lot of it.
Well, Job, I can't remember his name in real life right now, but he's like, oh, just take a Forget Me Not. He was like giving roofies. We've been watching it nonstop. So
take it, man.
I forget. So it was really funny. The guy that does Michael Bluth, we decided to watch a brickumentary. Mm-hmm. And so it's like a host. It's a Lego character talking. I was like, man, that sounds just like Michael Bluth. Sure as shit.
It's Michael Bluth.
Yeah, whatever his name is in real life. But I was like, wow. I felt all proud. I was like, yeah.
Oh, dude, man. Like we're gaining and losing followers. I love it.
This is the most we've ever had check in. Like 54. That's awesome.
Yeah, but that's like they check in for a second and they're like, what the hell is this? They're not talking about poetry. Get out.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell my friends otherwise.
Right. Yeah. Tell your friends we don't talk about poetry. No. Not at all.
We'll do like every fourth episode we'll have really shittily.
Yeah, you wanted us to like start looking up like or funny poems so we can start at the beginning of everything.
Yeah.
And then just start saying there once was a man from and then add your city.
And then you have to rhyme.
There once was a man from Sheboygan. You rhymed that one.
It's like we should go back and forth making up the lines on the spot. Be like, that'd be funny.
Oh man. So what else has been going on with you, man?
Oh man. Enjoying the warmer weather.
Yeah.
I have like a limited window between summer and winter.
Yep.
Winter,
Well, like,
and well, okay, let's get real. Winter and summer, there's no spring.
there is no spring.
So now I'm like, yes, I need to fucking get in the garage and make things happen.
I know, right? I gotta start making things again, man.
I've got a cool project coming up. So I had this idea.
Mm-hmm.
Child's messy in the bathroom, like every child in the world
Right.
is. So my thought was, I'm gonna make like a cool rocket ship shaped thing that holds the toothbrush, the cup, all that shit.
Oh, dig it.
So we found this little nightlight that looks like the tail end of a rocket, but it cycles through rainbows.
What?
It's like bam, fucking nightlight, toothbrush holder, cup holder, all that shit in one thing. I just slap on the wall.
The trifecta.
Mm-hmm. And now he's got a fucking nightlight. So there you go.
Oh, dig it.
That's my project. Ooh. And we just recently got a record player, so I'm gonna make a custom little shelf to hang that up. Since we got a PlayStation.
What? Oh, so you got your PlayStation finally. Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. It's cool. I still like the Xbox more. I mean, it has its advantages, but definitely, I'm a Microsoft fanboy at this point.
But it's like a Blu-ray player. It's got all kinds of stuff too, right?
The One is like that too. The One will play Blu-ray.
Yeah. So
they all do the same shit. Honestly, it's like, what console do you want to play it on? With the exclusives, but yeah.
So like, why did you guys decide to do that instead of getting like Xbox One?
Her friends are all PlayStation people.
Oh, so you guys can all play that way.
Yeah, and I don't really. I have more Xbox people, but we've not played a lot of like PlayStation titles over the years because we didn't have one. Like I have a PS3 that is. It's keeping the dust off the carpet, and like that's all it does.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to like play a library that we haven't touched yet. So it's nice.
Dig it, man.
Yeah.
Dig.
Definitely. There's a cool game called Rocket League.
So what's that about?
It's soccer with RC cars.
What?
So you drive around and you have to hit the ball. So you have like power ups and boosts, and you can jump.
So it's like Mario Kart, but with a soccer ball.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's really fun. So I like it. It's only like $20.
So cool. Now does that mean you guys have to like rebuy a whole bunch of like, or can you play like some of your other games on the console? Or you have to buy like brand new games for it?
Pretty much buy brand new games. We do have some old console games. Yeah. Well, we're really just buying games that aren't Xbox exclusives. They're PlayStation exclusives.
Oh yeah.
So we would not have ever bought them anyways, kind of thing.
Dig it.
Yeah. So and sometimes games are cheaper on there, which is weird.
Dude, like I only buy secondhand games now, man. I'm like, I am not paying like fucking $50 for a game that like, I'll beat in like a week and then never play again.
Well, see what I do, and it's as awesome on the consoles. What they do is they run these like ridiculous sales for games that I haven't touched. I am so fucking far behind games. It's amazing because I buy all these games like 75% off, and I'm like $5 for a game that used to be $60. Sure. So, and it's digital, and if it sucks, it's gonna.
Well, do you guys like do like the GameFly thing or like the subscription based thing?
I did. I was in my friend's wedding, and that was like the the
groomsman gift.
Yeah. So and I kept my subscription up, and it was really fun. Like I liked it. Granted, I was very single at the time, so I had a lot more time. Now,
responsibilities.
Yeah. Fucking
take care of the family.
Unfortunately, I have to choose crap like editing video or doing shit on the computer over playing video games.
I know, right? I don't have time for games no more, dude. Like, I mean, if I like back in the day when I used to, like, I'll spend like hours on that shit, but not anymore, dude. Not
here's my game. This is where I play a lot of games.
Yeah, I know. On the phone. Mobile time, baby. And that's usually like in a waiting room or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. I went to the get my eyes checked today, and sitting around for like 20
while
minutes,
you're in the chair.
I was, I'm not gonna lie. They took my glasses from me, so I had no glasses.
Mr. Curtis, it's a little distracting. We're trying to administer an eye exam, and you won't put the video game down.
Right. Yeah, that was an interesting experience. So I'm getting prescription sunglasses.
Oh no, damn, man, that's cool.
Yes, I feel like a badass motherfucker. So I had these Oakley's four squared like years ago. They weren't cheap, but the lenses were shit, just shit. They just gunked up, they cracked, they peeled. I don't know what happened, but I love the frames. They're amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna get those filled up.
I gotta start doing that too, man. Like I don't know why I don't. It's just a little extra to get like the additional ones for the prescription, but I'm like, my eyesight isn't that bad that I need prescription sunglasses. Like I mean I need these to like just for daily stuff, but I'm like I can wear shades and still see pretty decently. So once I get to the point where I need that, then I'll do it. But nah.
Honestly, my prescriptions were like stupid. It's like plus 0.5 and plus 0.75 or something, which is very minor. Yeah. Most of mine is because I need the anti-glare and the blah, blah, all that shit. Apparently, because of my beautiful little blue ocean blue eyeballs right here, is like a fucking lifelong pain in the ass. So it causes, since my eyes are so light, I didn't know this was an issue because I just thought this is normal.
Right.
At night, it's a pain in the ass for me to drive. I just thought that was normal for everyone.
Really?
I can't handle really bright light at all, so hence the sunglasses. So yeah, that's honestly, that's more prescription than the actual fucking prescription. Is just the coating.
Well, so. my brown eyes get me in trouble driving at night, but for other reasons. Generally getting stopped by the police. Are you Al Qaeda? I'm like, no, sir. I am not Al Qaeda.
Well, I always thought it was just normal to have, like feel like your eyes are gonna burn out. And
you're like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening? I can't see.
Yeah, sometimes I can't see at night. It's really hard.
Dude, that's not good, man. Really why the fuck didn't you tell me that last time we were riding around the car together? I'm like, Curtis, maybe I should drive.
Whatever.
Like, no. Now, see, now that I know this, next time we go anywhere, I'm going to be like, Curtis, I'm driving.
It's got, I do a lot to prevent it. I keep my windshield really, really clean so I don't get that starburst shit.
Right.
That helps a lot. It's basically anything dirty in the way.
Yeah,
that's
what's going to cause that
the
thing.
fuzzies.
The fuzzies.
And it's like amplified, big time. So,
yay. Oh, we're down to.
But, dude, I've been rocking the geriatric fucking cover.
What is it? The Up glasses. The old dude from Up.
Well, we got them at Bass Pro, but they're called cocoons. So they're not horrible.
Bass Pro.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm a fucking old person, but like wanting to be cool.
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
So.
And did you put on like the Death Star? Like,
that's what it feels like. They fucking hang off like past your nose sometimes.
That's hilarious, dude.
You didn't have anything that fit this face.
You just forget like little Google stickers, like, no, yeah, I'm just weren't rocking the Google Glass. Google Glass. Dude, that died pretty quickly, didn't it? The whole Google Glass. I know there was something weird about that, man. I don't know what it was. It sounded cool, like the concept sounded cool, but like I don't know, man. There's just people are like just too weird with that kind of shit, man. You already see like some really fucked up people using that shit for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean?
See, like I've filmed first person stuff, but I've got a rig and I've got, it's pretty obvious I got a fucking camera on my back.
Right.
Like Google Glass is just creepy.
It is, man. It is. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like we're trying to like, well, the machines are already going to take over. Did you hear about that shit, dude? That like they've been working on basically an autonomous drone. That basically it's
that's fine.
Dude, that's like, and I think that like just to be like dickheads. I think it's called like Skynet, isn't it?
I was just gonna say they should call it Skynet,
but they did. I think they do just to be dicks about it. Because they know, like, they're like fucking programming like the damn Terminator is what they're doing, or they're building Skynet now.
Some Matrix shit going on too.
Oh, dude, it's scary, man. It's like what do they call it? Autonomous flying drone that they could actually like send and like just it'll mark the targets that we tell it to mark, but it's going to be intelligent that it'll like start picking it out on its own. Yeah, and then just. Because that's never going to turn into a bad situation, right?
Well, you
Where
have
have we
to
seen that go
understand, like,
bad? I don't know. Have you seen that go bad anywhere?
well, anything like classified or like civilian technology is like years and years behind like what's really happening. So for all we know, that shit's been going on for quite some
Well, I
time.
know. And like, dude, it's like that shit, like, it blows my mind how they just don't see, like, haven't any of these fools seen any of the Terminator movies? I mean, really?
Right.
It's scary shit, man. And it's like, I
Yeah.
was, we had this conversation like maybe a while back where like, I'm a big fan of like the self-driving cars for certain situations, like for example, public transportation, right? It'd be
Mhm.
great if they had like an onboard computer doing that versus like, hiring Joe Schmo that shows up late and whatever for
Mhm.
like mass transit stuff. Not necessarily for like everyday people who are driving, like, like in the Tesla, they have the, automatic pilot or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
again, it sounds really cool and it works very well for some situations, but it's like, yeah, to go full automated like on a drone, that shit scares the fuck out of me. It's like
Mhm.
the last thing I want is basically like, getting marked for termination. You know what I mean?
When I was younger, they had this article. I thought it was a nifty idea, but it'll never fucking
Mm-hmm.
happen. But they would have segments of highway that become controlled by TxDOT or whatever,
Right,
or
right,
like,
right,
Department of
right.
Transportation. So, I mean, you still get the freedom to drive, but then like it handles the shit that people don't do a good job at
Mm-hmm.
anyways. So that would be cool,
Yeah.
but people aren't gonna have fucking cars like that.
Well, and here's the thing, man. What do we got Dave saying here? Is that, yeah, but that could happen. It's just a matter of consequence. That's true. But my only thing is that it's when you make the machines, so autonomous that basically, like, at some point they're going to put two and two together. It's like, humans fucking up planet. Robots better than humans. Robots eliminate humans. Done deal. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that.
It's like every sci-fi punchline is coming to bite us in the
And
ass.
yes. Let's go ahead and like not pay attention to like the hours of cinema that has told us, a little robot called Hal that fucked things up for a certain crew.
It's like we've been being warned for this so many
years, and then just these eggheads are like, no, I think we should do it anyway. Why not? It worked in Short Circuit. Remember Short Circuit? Is probably before your time. Anyway.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh yeah, right. Well, you know what though? It might be a concern if like so Dave says, assuming planetary protection would even be a concern of AI, which is true. It's true, but then like, you know what? Maybe they're looking for power sources. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like self-preservation would be pretty high on the totem pole for a robot.
Yeah, I would say they'd have probably a better outlook on keeping harmony with the environment for whatever reason. And you're right, he's a robot. What do you give a shit about the Earth, right?
Right. Haven't you seen the Animatrix? It explains it
Oh,
all.
dude, I love that. Yeah, the Animatrix is freaking awesome, dude. I love that. I have that DVD, and man, but I tell you, they should have done the movie like that, and it would have been really cool too.
Yeah, honestly, if they did 2 and 3 instead of the way they did it, I mean, it was cool and they did a good job, but the CG graphics look like crap.
Well, I mean, it was a cartoon, dude. I mean, come on.
No. The actual movies. The cartoon was fantastic. I'm talking about like when Neo's like fighting, like the moon scene where it looks fake as fuck. The first movie, granted it was fake, it seemed like it could be legit.
Right.
Like that looked cool. And then like 2 and 3 became like sci-fi budget.
Oh, dude, they were just
sci-fi channel.
It was just awful. I mean, yeah, the last two Matrix movies were like a mistake. Complete mistake. And it didn't one of the Wachowski brothers get like a sex change after like the second or third movie?
He's a sister.
He's a sister now. That's right.
Yeah.
But man, like, hey, you know what? Whatever makes you happy. But I'm like, dude, do you think it could have been that like he just got so nutty with the movies? He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna cut it off now. Yeah. I'm so rich.
I don't know.
I'm so rich now. Yeah.
I mean, it takes a stroke of crazy to come up with some concept. I mean, granted, it's like the allegory of the cave,
Right, right.
but to turn it into like sci-fi, it's
But and here's my whole thing. Like I'm not anti-machine, anti like technology or whatever. But oh, he's giving us a red pill. Oh, I don't know, Dave. I've been warned about that red pill before. I would have taken if I were Neo. I would have taken the fucking blue pill, man. For real.
that's cool. It's the Matrix trilogy decoded by Mark Pascal.
Oh, dig it. Well, to check that out.
Like 2 hours of goodness. I'll have to look at
But
that.
look, I like I said, there are certain things that I think we really should have like automated and free up mankind to work on like other problems, the ones that we cause, obviously. But man, it's just one of those things where like I don't feel comfortable with the people who are putting autonomous flying drones, and they're the ones like the people who are programming those. They're kind of sketch to begin with, to be honest, and I'm not like I'm not really on board with that.
I went to the it was the local Air Force base, we'll say that.
Yes,
and
keep it vague.
Yeah. And they had a drone out, and people were just like amazed by it. I was like, "That thing's the fucking Diablo! Get that bitch out of here!" I mean,
do you hear the Ruskies are asking permission to fly their Intel drones or their Intel satellite things over U.S. airspace now? I think there's like some international body or something like that allows them to like some kind of weird. I can't remember what it was. I should actually looked it up and brought it up on the show. See, this is the problem when you do like random shit like we do. Like we have all these great things that we want to talk about. We have to get more organized. But
we could just say Poets of Thought is just a fancier way of saying stream of consciousness podcast.
But see, that was already taken, so it's not Poets of Thought.
It was too long. People, Daddy's like, a little too many letters.
No, that seems too hoity-toity for us. We're Poets of Thought, and plus the letters spell pot, so come on. And honestly, that's just how we are.
Hey, if we get the wrong crowd, that's fine. Just stay.
Just stay. You know what? And if they're high, they'll forget that they're here and they'll stay anyway. So.
And tell your friends.
Yes. But man, there's a lot of really cool technology that like, I don't know, man. I shouldn't say I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there's somebody calling in. I don't know who's calling in here. Should we be brave and let them in or what?
You're the one. You got the host capabilities there.
All right. Well, let me finish. Let me finish this thought then before we do that. So what was I saying? No. So my yeah. Damn, I lost my train of thought now.
So we were talking about stream of consciousness, and then you jumped to something.
Yeah, I jumped to something else. Technology is bad. No, I don't think technology is bad, Dave. It's not bad. You can. I think that for certain things, it is absolutely necessary. And like I was saying before, there are some things that like humans just really shouldn't do. And personally, I think driving mass transit, it should not be a human's job. A human should not be doing that job, man. That's ridiculous. That is something that is made for a machine to do.
I think I know what scares.
Oh, there's way too many things that scare me. The list is endless.
We need those fucking people tubes on Futurama. Bam, done.
Well, aren't they already doing that in California? Isn't that what that Hyperloop thing is that they're developing out there? The Elon Musk thing?
No, I have never heard of that.
Yeah. It's called a Hyperloop, where basically you'll be able to get from like, I think it was like from LA to like San Francisco in like 35 minutes. This fucking thing will go like 200 and some miles an hour, and it's essentially like that. It's like a big ass tube, and just me being a huge fan of Elon Musk, it's like Trump getting drones. Oh, there you go. You just
fuck that dude. On a side note,
you're right, Dave. You just scared the shit out of me. This guy Dave. I like this guy Dave, man. He scared the shit out of me. He said Trump getting drones. That's fucking scary. Yes, it is. See, and hence why I don't think we should have certain machinery like that that's being controlled by certain people.
Any Trumps. We shouldn't have any Trumps.
Well, yeah, Trump's that's a bad idea from the get-go.
You know what's funny? So you heard about the whole FBI wanting Apple to give them like a backdoor and all
don't
that
even
shit.
get me started, dude.
By the way,
I'm with this party. Yes, fuck you, FBI. Figure it out.
So Trump jumps on this little bandwagon, tweeting, talking shit about Apple. Do you know what he was tweeting from? I'll give you a hint.
An iPhone. Yes, I know.
Yeah, what a
he's an idiot, man. He's an idiot. Because look, the minute you do that, and this is, for those of you who have certain opinions, and honestly, like what happened in San Bernardino is an awful tragedy, just awful. But we can't lose our heads here and allow government agencies and bodies to have that kind of access to stuff. Like once you open that door, man, it's like there's no turning back. And
they claim it's not. I'm like, horse shit, it's not. That's just like the fucking opportunity they've been waiting for.
No, exactly. And then people have proven, and I'm not going to say which people. I'm not going to say which people, but people have proven that once you give them an inch, they take the whole fucking yard, man. Look at all the surveillance stuff. Oh, we're only collecting a certain amount. They were fucking looking at everything, man. Dick pics and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a skit on one of these things. They're like, keep posting your stupid shit because that's more crap the government has to go through. It's like,
yeah, I know. But, and I understand that some folks do have, a very strong opinion about that. And it is, but to me, like it is a really, really narrow line you gotta walk when you talk about that kind of stuff. Because the minute you do it, they say, "Oh, we're only going to use this to catch bad guys," right? Next thing you know, guess who becomes a bad guy? Whoever the fuck they want. You don't know. You don't know how they're going to use that. And I thought there was some guy who actually offered them to like hack into it himself just so that Apple would have to like come up with like the source code to do that or something,
That's pretty clever.
Well, I know, right? But it's like
what exploit did you use?
No, right?
Apple?
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like, Dave, I know you're chomping at the bit to have a perspective on here, but we got two callers here. So what do we do? Which way do we go? Well, Dave's,
I don't know. Can you let them both on? How does that work?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's show callers. Here we go. All right. You know what? Let's. Should we do Battle Royale? Or we got like 10 minutes left on the show here. So, all right, Dave, we're giving you a shot first. All right. Here we go.
All right.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
How you doing, Dave?
All right, man.
You, my man, are a funny guy.
Thanks, man.
I love how you scared the shit out of me with just
I'm
those
gonna
3
scare
little
you in a
words,
second.
man.
I have a different perspective on this iPhone thing. Okay.
Okay. No, go ahead.
What if this is just a psyop between Apple, the FBI, the government to trick people into buying the iPhone thinking it's secure? They've already got it.
Right. It could be. Now, if people want to sort of look at it that way, great. I'm personally not an iPhone person. I'm a Droid. I love Droid. I love the Android platform. No.
Okay, well you're wasting time.
Yeah.
Because if you get pulled over, the cops say, "All right, well I need to see your phone to see if you're texting." It doesn't matter if it's locked or what. As soon as they plug it up, that thing will just unload everything on it.
I don't even. I shouldn't.
Though, they can't do anything. And if anyone ever asks you for a password on a computer, any government official ever asks you for a password on a computer or device or anything, I don't know is the only answer. All right.
Right.
Don't say I won't do it. Don't say I haven't.
No,
I don't know because
because legally, if you don't know, they can't force you. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not FBI. Not that I'm hiding anything.
Oh, he's hiding things. FBI.
FBI. I am not hiding a damn thing.
What do you guys normally talk about on this show? Poets of Thought.
Exactly what the show title says. Just whatever random thoughts we got. We talk about everything and anything. And we started talking about. Have you seen Deadpool?
No, I mean I don't really. I'm not big on corporate media.
Well, you know what? I know that a lot of folks may not be into, but this is a damn good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome.
It's pretty hilarious.
I
really
like Deadpool, but to me, he's like worse than Superman because he can't be killed. Right? He just infinitely exists.
Yeah,
until like
yeah,
someone comes up with
kind
a
of
way
like
to
the
destroy
deal.
consciousness. Right?
Yeah, exactly. But it's so much fun, man. He's such a smart ass. I fucking love.
They make fun of the genre.
You know, Dave, you would like him because he is the anti-hero.
That's what I love
about him.
Look, I'm sure I would like it. I'm not a big fan of supporting. You know, I don't know.
And I'm not a big fan of Fox either.
I have websites I can watch Deadpool for free. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Well, we here at Poets of Thought do not do not promote the so-called illegal view of movies. I like to
Who said anything about illegal?
Yeah, no one said anything about that at all. I'm just saying.
So, do you guys ever talk about anarchy?
Thought.
I feel like that's always a big thought problem for people. Government is always a big thought problem.
See, I don't talk about necessarily anarchy because I don't think anarchy is necessarily a good thing. Ask the people in Somalia and some of the other countries. So yes and no. I think a little bit.
Well, watch the Matrix video I put on there. That guy Mark Passio will. If you like thinking, if you like eliminating contradictions,
I love thinking. Yeah.
If you like eliminating contradictions in your head, Mark Passio will blow your mind on a daily basis. Just go check out any of his videos. My favorite one is Order Followers. That one's a great one. And I'll get off your show, guys. Leave you guys alone. I enjoyed listening, just chilling out.
Hey, catch us. Go to check out our website. Anytime. You're welcome, Dave. Thanks for the thoughts, man. Give me some props.
All right,
props to Dave.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
All right, bye.
Thank you. All right, now we got one more person here. Who we got here? Sorry, Luke. Having a discussion here with our pal Dave. What's up, Luke? What is happening, bro?
Would you guys like to see a magic trick?
Yes, we'd like to see you magically make that bed behind you.
Okay. We have some quarters here, okay?
Okay. Hey, if your dick pops out, dude, I'm going to be very, very disappointed.
No. Okay, we have quarters here, okay?
Okay.
How many quarters do we have here?
It would appear that there are 3 quarters there, if my lenses are not deceiving me.
Okay, well, we take 2 and we put them in the hand and take this one, put it in my pocket. Now, how many quarters is in each hand?
I'm going to say 3 because you didn't actually pocket it.
So there's how many in this hand?
3.
And how many in this hand?
None.
You are absolutely right.
Good trick, though. Nice. All right, Luke. Thanks for the entertainment.
All right.
See, I could have been fooled, but
I had a strong feeling it was going to be a dick shot, but
I was afraid of that too. How many?
When the camera went,
look at this!
Ooh, hey,
like here's the trick. What? I was a little afraid of that. Man, this has been it started off a little slow, but thank you everybody for joining, man. Special shout out to Dave. We're going to call you Dave the Anarchist, dude. Dave the Anarchist and our magic trick pal. Dude, I was really afraid he was going to fucking he's going to whip out his dick. We're getting red flagged from the people at Blab say, "Oh my God, what are you guys doing?"
I know. I was just imagining. I'm gonna have to blur so much in post.
And this would be one instance where the people who are just listening to the show have it made.
Right? They're like,
oh my God! I was scared for a second there. Honestly, I was like, oh shit.
He's got another trick. That's funny.
He's got another trick.
We only have a bit.
Fool me once, Luke. Shame on me. Fool me twice. You can't get fooled if you fool me. There you
That's
go.
a card trick.
What are you studying to be a magician here, bro? Come on. All right. Well, we're getting close to the hour here. Mr. Kurtos, always a pleasure. Fun.
Yes, I had a great time. It was fun.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some of these folks back, hanging out with us, having fun, talking about more stuff. We'll get more organized. We're getting better and better at this, guys.
Yeah, I think it's going good. I mean, we'll be back in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
About every other Monday.
If you want to know when we're broadcasting, go to our Twitter page at Poets of Thought. Check out the website, poetsofthought.com. Excuse me, little gassy. Woo, there's my magic trick.
Better this way than the other way,
Indeed. Oh, dude, so scared for a second there. Woo, man, that's so funny. All right, brother. Until next time, man.
Take it easy.
Peace out.
Lights.
Whoop, whoop. About fisting. We're fisting. Are we fisting?
Sure.
That didn't sound right. Oh, we get more viewers now when I say we're fisting.
Different demographic completely. So.
Exactly. All right, brother.
All right, take it easy.
All right, peace.